Ahoy hoy everybody, and welcome back to Donuffin Gaming. Today we're playing We Were Here, which is a cooperative puzzle game where we're just going to use our voices and our wits to get through. And you can't have we without a second person, so as ever my partner for this will be Mr. Bobby Donuffin.
Ahoy hoy. Now you say voices and wits, so I assume I'm providing the voices and you're providing the wits.
We could do it like that. I'm sure you'll be fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Our communication skills are rock solid. Rock.
Absolutely.
Solid, I tell you.
Solid as a rock.
Solid as a rock. Cool, so what's... should we get stuck in then? Do I need to join you for a game?
Let's see, I've clicked start. I'm on create room, so I can create a room now.
Okay.
Let's name it Do Nothing. I'll use a password just to be on the safe side, and the password is bums.
Classy. Can I just say, when you click in there as normal, it shows you all the other rooms. There's like rooms open. There's like 4 people sat there just waiting for some randoms to come along and hope that their communication skills are top notch. I could never do that, me. I admire the bravery of that. I could never do it.
It sounds like a risky proposition to me.
Absolutely, because you could end up with someone like me, or you could end up with someone like you. There's a big difference. Or, in fact, let's do a vaster difference. You could end up with Alan, or you could end up with you, and then, you know, there's a wide difference there between voice and wit.
You're a lot closer to me than you are to Al, anyway. It's only
thank you.
Short.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So, right. So, oh, no, shit. No. Join random room. Shut up.
If you can't see my room, you might need to refresh.
Yeah. What's there it is, Do Nothing. Oh, right, yes, they've all got padlocks on them, so they're all private games where they're waiting for their friends to join.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah. Bums. Good. Okay, so, what's this all about? What are these options you've got here?
So the options we've got, as far as I'm aware, one player stays in one room at all times, mostly. And the other gets to stroll about the castle. And yeah, that's basically it. So I've set you up as the explorer, because I thought you might like to stretch your legs a bit. Does that sound cool?
Yeah, go on then. Let's do it that way. So do I click ready?
Yeah, click ready.
Ready.
And we've only got play from start as the option, because we've never played this before.
Here comes 2. Right then, it's a dungeon crawler. We're crawling. Let's do it. I really could do with speaking to Muse. I have no idea what's going on, quite literally. So, I assume if I go somewhere, the answer lies. The answer lies like somewhere, or the answer lies? Because then it wouldn't be an answer, it'd be a lie. Oh, there's my walkie-talkie. How do I pick it up? E. Push V to talk. Hello, is there anybody out there?
I believe I can now speak with you. Hello. Over.
Hello, over. You are super loud. Over.
I'm sorry to hear that. Over. It's these walkie-talkies. They're strange.
They are that indeed. So what's going on?
You forgot to say over. Over.
Oh God. Over.
What's your vector, Victor? Over.
Roger. Over.
Right, I'm in a room. I'm trapped in a room. I've got some books lying around the place, and I've got some eyes on the wall, pictures of eyes at least, with symbols next to them.
Eyes with symbols next to them. Are they lit up either red or green?
Liquid. Any of that make sense to you?
Sorry, I think I was talking over you then. Just say that last part again, over.
I've got a book here with between the eyes written on it.
Yeah, I think we will need to say over at the end of each thing because we can't hear each other when we both talk at the same time, over.
That's going to make this a bit of a pain in the butt, but I'm okay with that, over.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. But I've got something writing on the wall that says the answer lies. So the answer lies between the eyes, over.
Sounds like it makes sense, over.
So on this side, I've got two pillars with eyes on them. One of them on the left is red, and the one on the right is green. And on the wall in between them, there are several symbols. There are 9 symbols, over.
Left is red, right is green. I've got a similar combination on a poster here. And we've got what looks like a sort of pitchfork, but a curly one. And then we've got a symbol that appears to be a circle with 3 straight lines drawn through it. Over.
Circle with 3 straight lines, and the straight lines are one vertical and then an X over the top, over.
That's correct, and they go all the way through the circle and out the other side, over.
So just explain to me again where you see that. Over.
There's a poster I've got on the wall. It's got a series of eyes on it. Some are red, some are blue, some are green. And between the ones where I've got a red eye on the left and a green eye on the right, we've got 2 symbols.
Okay, excellent. So what was the second symbol, over?
The second symbol, the one that's on the left-hand side to me, it looks either like a curly pitchfork or like a moustache with a straight line drawn down the middle of it, over.
Yeah, I've got the one. I see the one you mean. Which order are they in, over?
The left one is moustache and the right one is circle, over.
Okay, so these bricks that have got them written on here on this wall, I can interact with them, so I'm going to press them both in that order, over.
Sounds like a plan, over.
Here goes, over. Well, would you look at that, we solved the first puzzle, over.
We are genii, and a door's opened, over.
Yeah, that's the same on this side, over. Also, if you... Sorry, not over at all. If you go into the settings and turn my voice volume down, I don't know if you've done that already, but I've done it with yours and it sounded much better.
What sort of level should I go for, over?
I've gone with 79, over. There's a clock ticking, over.
I don't hear a clock, I don't think, over.
I also hear a lot of creepy noises, over. Whisperings, over.
Okay, let me tell you about what I've got in my second room. It's a big circular room with a bunch of paintings in it. And all the paintings are made up of like composites of animals. So one might have a skull on the top and the next one's got a rat head on it and the next one's got a bird's head and such like. Does that make any sense to you, over?
Let me tell you what I've got in my room, over. This ticking is still going, and there was a knocking at the door, so I'm a bit uneasy. Oh god, the clock is now ticking, chiming. Okay, there's a load of symbols on the wall, like there was in the last room, and they can all be interacted with. And yeah, there's lots of them. One of them, yeah, looks like a bird's head, and a dancing chandelier, a candelabra. Over.
Okay, that sounds interesting. Let me describe the first of the paintings to you and see if there's anything you can do with it. So it looks like a human skull on what appears to be the legs of a monkey with sort of a couple of little spines sticking up out of its butt. Over.
Okay, now you said the painting. Sorry, you said it before. I've got a painting in this room, and it is a duck with long legs, but with a snail shell on as well. Over.
Okay, let's have a look around the room. I think I've got that, and it's got like its beak is its biggest, longest beak is facing to the right, and the short one to the left. Snail shell. I've got 3 symbols underneath it.
Did you say it had 2 beaks? Over.
Oh, I tell you what, I've got 3 birds with snail shells. 2 of them have got 2 beaks. One of them only has 1 beak.
It's the one with 1 beak. Over.
Okay, I've got 3 symbols underneath it, which the first one, the left-hand one, looks kind of like a sort of tiki-themed house with a couple of windows upstairs and a door. The middle one looks kind of like...
Sorry, can I interrupt?
...stand with a pair of tits. And the right-hand one is a penis with a flag coming out of the top of it. Over.
I don't see... Oh yeah, no, I see the penis with the flag. Right, let's do the first one first. You said it was a tiki hat with like a door and 2 windows, but it could also look like a face. Over.
That's the one, yeah, with 3 little sort of short lines coming out of the top on the left sides that could kind of like be tufts of hair. Over.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to press that one then now. Over.
Sounds good. The second one is like... The bottom half looks like the lower half of the stick man. But then at the top it's got sort of like a bowl resting on it, so it looks kind of like a bowl resting on a stand. And then it's also got tits. Over.
Yeah, the tits makes that one confusing, but I think I know which one it is. Is there a better way I can describe it? Probably not. It's essentially a wine glass with a horseshoe on it. Over.
Yeah, it could be, I guess. If it's got like 2 horseshoes, one making up each of the tits, then yeah, I'm on board with that. Over.
It's probably the wrong one I've got then. Give me 1 second. Over. No, there's none other that fits that description, so I think this is the one, so I'm going to try this one. Over.
Yeah, looking around the room, I can't see any others that remotely resemble it, so I think wine glass with tits is about the best description we're going to get.
It seems like it's accepted it, so what's the third one? Was the penis with a flag in it. Over.
Yeah, over.
Okay, they've been placed and the door has been opened. Over.
Yeah, I also heard the sound of a door opening, so I'm going to go and investigate.
And there is something banging on the other door that locked behind me when I came in here. It sounds horrific. Oh my god. Over.
I'm sorry to hear that. I've not got any banging sounds at my end. Everything's pretty peachy around here. Over.
Glad to hear it. Over.
I found my open door. I've gone through it, and I'm in a room with... It's very dark in here. There's some statues on the wall. It's leading down into sort of a dungeon by the look of it. And there's more statues on the wall. And it's going down further into another dungeon. And it's going down further still, and the bottom floor is submerged. I've got 3 valves on the wall, which are probably relating to water pipes. One is blue, one is red, one is yellow. Over.
This room's filling with water. There was a door that said orange, but it was in the colour purple. Over.
I've just turned the red and the yellow dials, and that might have solved things. Over.
That was super quick thinking, and it made the water disappear. Yeah, so Good job, over.
Awesome. I'm not sure what to do next though, so I'm going to head back upstairs. Over. Okay, I'm back. Over.
Okay, yeah. I just got a bit distracted because the door behind me got opened a little bit, and I saw a shadowy figure that looked. I don't know. It looked a bit like it looked a bit like Gollum, to be honest. Over.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Over.
I'm sure. Okay, so I'm on some stairs. There's a gate in front of me, and I've got a lever that I can pull. So should I pull that? Over.
I think that's a good idea. Over.
Okay, so it opened one gate and then brought down another one a little bit further down the hallway. Over. But I haven't got a switch. Sorry. Over.
Okay, I've just been exploring up here and I found a lever upstairs. Has your lever done anything interesting? Over.
Yeah, as I say, it opened the first gate but brought down a second one a little further along. So I've moved past the first gate that is now up, but I'm waiting by the second gate that is closed. Over.
So there's nothing in there that you can see of any interest that might give us any clues at the moment. Over.
Beyond the gate, it's writing on the wall. 1 second, I'll check it out. Over. It says, "Bring down the guiding light." Over.
Well, that's interesting because this lever that I've just pulled has started to very slowly raise a chandelier in the room that I'm in. So that could potentially be the guiding light we're looking at. Over.
Potentially. Were you in that room when I pulled the lever initially? Will that bring it down if I pull my lever? Do you think? Over.
Could be the case. I think I pulled my lever after yours, but it's started moving the chandelier up. So maybe if you pull your whatever you can, it might change its direction. Over.
Yeah, I pulled it about 10 seconds ago. Over. So if it hasn't changed, there's nothing on your end there. Over.
No, it doesn't seem to have done anything. It's still raising up. Over.
Yeah, there's nothing else I can see. I'm just stuck behind this gate at the intersection of a hallway. So beyond it, there's a left and a right, and on the wall directly opposite, that's where it says "Bring down the guiding light." Over.
Okay, I have found something else. I've found a film reel with world's greatest chess moves on it. And I've just realised that a device that I've got up here is a projector. So I've just popped it in. I'm just going to see if that gives us any clues at all. Over.
Sounds good. Over.
Okay, it looks like I can't interact with the lever at the moment. Although, actually, having said that, the top film reel is now spinning, but the bottom one isn't. It looks like I need some belts or something similar to connect them. So I'll keep an eye out for things whilst we try and work things out. Over.
Okay, I flick the switch again just to see if that does anything for you. Over.
Okay, this is curious. I've got some sort of map on the table, and it's got a bunch of different coloured X's and markers on it. So I think there's doors that open and close. Possibly, I mean, most of them correspond to the colours of the vowels. No, they don't actually. There's no yellow one. But I don't know if this map is any help at the moment either. If you've got no clues, if you've got nowhere to go. Over.
Okay, so I can get past the second gate. All I had to do was be just on the other side of the first gate when I clicked the lever. So I'm an idiot. My bad. Over.
Do I pull the lever and move the chandelier up? So I don't think this is related to where you are at the moment. Over.
Yeah, I think we've just been speaking over each other. So I'm going to carry on. I've managed to get out of where I was trapped because I just needed to stand on the other side of the gate and click the lever. Over.
Sounds good to me. So where are you now? Over.
So, like catacombs. I don't know, a lower level. There's a lot going on here. Let me just check it out for a second. Over.
Okay, over.
So there was like an armor. Oh God, there was something just crawled past. It's a lot of corridors basically. I've just been past a bunch of armor. Couldn't interact with it in any way. There's a painting of a dog at the end of this corridor, but something just crawled past, so I might go back the other way first. Over.
Are there things like boxes and barrels and crates in the rooms that you're in? Over.
Not in the ones I've been in so far. Over.
Okay, it's just that there's some drawn on this map that I'm looking at, so I thought that might have been a map of the place that you're currently in. Over.
I'm just in some never-ending corridors. The only thing I found of note is there's various gates similar to the ones that I was trapped in, but one of them now has a blue light on it, and a little dude just ran past, looking very creepy. Over.
Okay, this definitely relates to the map then, because there were blue and green and red gates marked on it before. So I'll pull the lever again, and we'll see what's going on with the map. Over. Okay, I've got some... What looks like the gates have two versions, and it swaps back and forth between them when you press a switch, by the look of it. Because I've got two red gates, two blue and two green, and some of them look as though they're barred, and some of them look as though they're open. I've also got an X for each colour, which I presume is where you'll find the switches that open the doors. So are you able to go back to where you came into this area? Over.
Holy shit. Give me a moment. Over. Is it just because that's a good point to direct me from, or is that close to a lever, or can it direct me from like I'm next to a green gate that's locked? Over.
That's where I'm going to direct you from. It's near where the first switch that you'll have to hit is. I'm just working out your route now. Over.
Okay, so like I say, I'm at the green gate that is locked. Over. Oh, you mean you want me to go back to the start? I'm having trouble finding it, to be honest. Over.
Locked. Then you should be able to turn 90 degrees to your right and walk forward. And there should be a wall in front of you and then a passage just to the right of that. Does that sound good? Over.
I only caught half of that because I was talking at the same time for half of it. Over.
This is what the over system is meant to prevent. Over.
It doesn't work if we both start speaking at the same time, though. Over.
You raise a good point. Over.
So I'm at the green gate. Do you want me to go back to start, or are we going from here? Over.
If you're able to make your way back to the start, please do so. Over.
I can make no promises, but I'll try. Over.
I can direct you then, if you need it. Over.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm at the green gate then. Over.
Okay, so facing the green gate, turn 90 degrees right and walk forward. You should come to a wall, and then you should have a passageway, if you was to sidestep right, that you can go down. Over.
Okay, over.
And then follow that passageway as it snakes about and take the second left, and you should be back at the two gates with the lever. Over.
No, that doesn't compute. Over.
What happens when you go in that passageway that's 90 degrees to the right of the green gate then? What does that passage look like? Over.
I think perhaps there isn't a I can't see any passageway, so I turn 90 degrees at the green gate and walk forward, and then I come to where I can't go forward anymore, and then the only choice is to turn right. But then after that, it's either right or left. Over.
Yeah. So you take the left there. Over.
Yeah, and then you want me to follow this round and take a second left, but there's only one left. Over.
Yeah, keep following it until you come to a junction, and then skip that first junction because that's the first left, or stop at the second one actually. Over.
I've reached a switch for the blue. I've reached a blue switch. Over.
Okay, that's fine then. Is that in a little square room that's just off the passage? Over.
Yes, over.
Excellent. If you can flip that switch, head back out into the passage, turn left, go forward, and take the first right, and then get back to me. Over.
So I've done that, and now I've reached the junction to go left or right. Over.
Yep, if you go right, it should then quickly go left again, and then you'll eventually come out into an open room that's got the green switch in it. Over.
Roger, roger. Green switch found. Over.
Okay, if you can hit that one and then retrace your steps back to where you found the blue switch. Over.
En route. Over. Oh, I made a wrong turn here. Over.
Can you make your way back to the green switch? Over.
Yes, I'm back at the green switch. Over.
Okay, head back out of the room the way that you've just entered it. You'll go forward a bit and then go right left, and you'll go forward some more, and then you should come to a little square room. Over.
Yeah, I'm at the little square room.
Okay, head out of the room through the other exit, and if you take your second right, you should be back at the blue switch. Over.
Yep, back at the blue switch. Over.
Okie doke, let's have a look. I've just had to hit the light again. And if you pop the blue switch and then leave the blue switch room and go right and follow the path that way as you can. Over.
Sorry, the blue switch had already been popped when we were here last time. Do you mean turn it off? Over.
Yeah, we're alternating back and forth between the gates, so do that, please. Over.
And then can you come again with those directions out of here, please? Over.
Yep, leave the room, go right, and follow it as it snakes around until you come back to another open room. Over.
I think I've reached the open room. Over.
This should be a room where the gate that was green and closed before is now open, so you should be able to head into a new room and hit the red switch. So it should be in front of you and on the right-hand side. Over.
Yep, found the red switch. Shall I pull it? Over?
Yeah, pop the red switch, then leave that room and go forward as far as you can. You should then only have a right turn and then take the first left after that. Over.
That has brought me to a closed red gate. Over.
Okay, of course it has. Retrace your steps to the open green gate, please. Over.
Oh yeah, okay, no, I'm here. Over.
And then if you can remember the way back from there to the blue switch through that snaking corridor. Over.
I think so. I'll give it a go. Over.
Should be a snaky corridor, and then we'll be on the other side. Over.
Yeah, I'm at the blue switch. Flick that.
Yeah, if you could flick that again, leave that room and go left. Follow it down to a small square room and go right. Over.
Yep, then I'm at a junction to go left or right. Over.
If you could go right, and then you should be able to go left after that, and you should be back in the green switch room. Over.
Back in the green switch room. Over.
If there should be a green gate in that room. If it's locked, hit the green switch and then go through it. Please, over.
Yep, it's locked, so I'm hitting the green switch and going through it, over.
The exit should be now through an open red gate on your left-hand side, over.
Open red gate confirmed, exit confirmed. Good work, Muse, over.
Nice one, man.